going on? 500 reps today. Day 114. I'm gonna do 5 pulls, 20 pushes for 20 rounds. 20 rounds. That's how we getting it today. Five pulls, 20 pushes, 20 rounds. Let's see. Finna drop some real game with y'all today. Shout out to Abundant, man. I love you, bro. Drop some game on y'all today. Yeah, shout out to Abundant. Abundant, I love you, bro. Remember the other day, it was like, sometimes we need to shut the fuck up. Yeah, sometimes we need to shut the fuck up, for real. I say that in a loving way too, man. But yeah, you was saying something about like people were saying something about uh your your what you train in and shit, you know. Who gives a fuck what you train in? It's all about if you training or not. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you for that. But it's definitely a difference in quality, bro. I'm sorry, it's definitely a difference in quality. That shit, them motherfuckers, Chinese motherfuckers, they were showing you on TikTok, and it was going all about this production line of Gucci and Louis and all that shit. That's that knockoff shit. That's that shit them fucking Africans be having. That's that shit the motherfuckers be selling out they trunk and shit. That be that knockoff shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't even be genuine leather. You know what I'm saying? That shit probably be some straight, what they call that shit, that false, whatever they call that shit, that fox leather and shit, really pleather. But you got uh you got like uh full grain, uh, top grain, split grain, uh genuine leather. A lot of motherfuckers see genuine leather and just be like, oh, this is real leather. No, that's a certain type of leather. Genuine leather is like fourth out of the top leathers. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get to um, like say Birkin. I'm just talking about getting my wife a Birkin bag. I ain't finna go get my wife no brand new Birkin bag. The cheapest Birkin bag you probably could find, brand new, depending on the style of bag, maybe tote or crossover type of shit like that. Birkin. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, probably be about 90, 100, $120,000 and shit. Shit ain't cheap. I was talking about like some resale last Birkin. You know what I'm saying? Authenticated and shit. The one of these authenticated ass sites and shit for like probably the cheapest one is about 15, 20, 25,000 and shit, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was talking about getting my wife. But them motherfuckers made with that full grain leather. And then you got the cottons. The cottons, you got uh uh um Pima and Supima and Upland, which is probably what they made out of. And you got Egyptian, you got tree cotton, you got all these other lower level ass cottons, man. But when you get to like that Pima and Supima and Egyptian and shit, that's like high quality ass cotton. And that's what they use. They use like in them Birkin bags, and they handmade like fucking Rolexes and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference between a Rolex and a Movado. You know what I'm saying? They both Swiss made, but it's a difference, you know what I'm saying? But like then you got like the when you come to them bags, this motherfucking full grain leather or jackets that's full grain leather, them motherfuckers sold in with that Pima cotton. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you get these knockoff bags and shit, after a couple of weeks, a couple of days, you start seeing strings pop out. They using that tree cotton and shit and that shit. That bullshit ass cotton. That shit that you ain't getting that shit. That shit coming from Italy. That full grain leather and shit coming from Italy. That shit ain't coming from no motherfucking China. They ain't making no shit like that, no production line. That shit just some bullshit they was spitting out, trying to smear motherfuckers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then you got diamonds. You got the FL. You know what I'm saying? The flawless diamonds. You got the where it's flawless on the outside and inside, which is very rare that you find. Them motherfuckers don't depreciate, they appreciate. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the IFs, the internal flawless. Might have a little imperfection on the outside, but the inside is flawless. Then you go to the VVS's, VVS1, VVS2. You know what I'm saying? Which most people be wearing. When you see people out, if they ain't wearing that, the laboratory diamonds or the moistenites, you know what I'm saying? Probably more like the most average people you see on the streets with diamonds. Them be VVS2s, you know what I'm saying? Like they still diamonds, and then don't get to the colors. When you start adding pink and yellow and blue, all these different colored diamonds and shit, it get more expensive. When you go to motherfucking when you and then don't get to the cuts, you know what I'm saying? Got the emerald cut diamond, the oval cut diamond, the pear cut diamond, the uh the the cushion, the marquise cut. You know, it's all different type of cuts and shit. You know what I'm saying? But when you get and then there's more expensive cuts, less expensive cuts. You know what I'm saying? The round probably like the cheapest cut you could get and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, like it's a difference in quality, you know what I'm saying? So when you get to like Gucci and Louis, the real authentic shit, man, they using sub Pima cotton, um, regular Pima cotton, even the what they use to put the, you know how you got these people in their basements with these and they pressing shirts and making shirts and shit, man, that be that cheap shit. That's why you wear and wash it a few times, it be chipping and peeling off. Even like with Nike, they use high quality printers and shit. You can wash your Nike, I can wash this motherfucker 100 times, it still ain't gonna peel and crack. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a difference in fucking quality, man. It's a difference in quality with cotton leathers, diamonds, shit. Even when it come to cars and shit, you get into like you in that motherfucking Challenger, you hit that motherfucking corner in that Challenger in that Hellcat Challenger, you hit that motherfucking corner at 100 miles an hour, that bitch gonna flip. You hit that motherfucking Lamborghini, that motherfucker gonna stay on his feet. You know what I'm saying? Cause that motherfucker, they balance the weight out and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like uh, German engineers like BMW and Benz's and shit. Yeah, BMW a foreign car, but it's made in America. You know what I'm saying? That's why BMW is a little cheaper than Benz's. You know what I'm saying? But they still use German engineering to construct them, though. You know what I'm saying? Like you can hit a corner in an SUV, American made SUV at 100 miles an hour, you're gonna flip that bitch. You can hit motherfucking uh, a motherfucking corner at 100 miles an hour in that motherfucking Benz, it might flip, but it might not because the weight is balanced. You know what I'm saying? In the American made USVs, all the weight is in the front. The back just straight lightweight. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a difference in quality, man. It's a difference in quality, man. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Them t-shirts you get from like Target and underwear you get from Target, it's a totally different underwear that you get as far as quality when it comes to like when you got on some Gucci underwear, the way it feel on your skin. You know what I'm saying? As far as them start just tearing up and shit like a pair of socks and shit. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between some Gucci socks and some regular um, It's even the difference between some Nike socks and just some plain white socks you get from the flea market type shit. Like, man, it's a difference, man. It's a difference in quality, man. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, but it's definitely a difference in quality, man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna pay for quality, period, man. When it comes to real quality, you're gonna pay for it. You know what I'm saying? But to each his own. Everybody do what they do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't knocking nobody. I remember I used to be like, I'm gonna wear Levi's for life. You know what I'm saying? And so I started learning about quality and how it feel on you. I still wear Levi's. Don't get me wrong. I got a gang of Levi jeans and jacket. You know what I'm saying? Trucker jackets to go with them and shit. You know what I'm saying? I love my Levi's. Don't get me wrong. But I also love the way quality feel on me, man. You know what I'm saying? How it rub against the skin and shit. It's a difference between it's different qualities of silk and satin and shit like that, man. It's the difference between a 400 tread count of motherfucking tree cotton sheets that people be sleeping on from motherfucking 4,000 count tread count of motherfucking Pima cotton sheets that motherfuckers be sleeping on. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference, man. It's a difference in quality, bro. I'm sorry, man. Sometimes we just gotta shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying I know everything, but I'm saying when it comes to shit I know something about, I'm gonna say it. I'm just giving you game, man. It's a difference in quality for real. That shit they was showing all on the internet a couple of years ago with them motherfucking Chinese people pushing all these Louis and Gucci and all that shit through a production line. Man, that shit is that knockoff bullshit that motherfuckers be buying that shit all the time, selling that shit, and that shit illegal like a motherfucker. I just heard about somebody recently down in Texas. They raided this female crib and found thousands of fucking Gucci bags and Louis bags and shit. You know what I'm saying? Raided her shit for that shit, fake knockoff shit. You know what I'm saying? And when you got an eye for certain shit, you know it. Even like with my chain, with my chain and shit. That's why you see a lot of motherfuckers with bust downs, which is the chips off of diamonds and shit. They don't really give. You can't really get no money back off when you buy chip diamonds. You can't really get no real money back off of them. My chain worth what it's worth because it's 18 karat gold. It's a difference between 24 karat and 10 karat gold. You know what I'm saying? It's the weight. It's the weight. You know what I'm saying? So if my shit insured, if it's my shit insured, not because of the bust down diamonds, it's insured because of the weight of the gold. You know what I'm saying? That medallion, that's an 18 karat gold medallion. That big ass medallion with my logo on it, that's an 18 karat medallion. You know what I'm saying? That's not no 10, 14, that's 18. You know what I'm saying? So if I was to go sell that motherfucker, or if something happened to it, insurance had to pay for it, they gonna mostly pay me for the gold, not just them bust down diamonds in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, uh, you know what I'm saying? They chipped off of BVS ones and shit, but they not no cut diamonds. You know what I'm saying? No cut shaped diamonds. They just chipped off, and that's where you get the bust down from. That's where motherfuckers fuck up the Rolex, depreciate Rolex. They get a Rolex and they take it to the jeweler, and they had a jeweler uh, put all these different little chipped off diamonds in, and they call them bust downs and shit, and they depreciate the value of the Rolex. If you're gonna get uh, diamonds in your Rolex, you buy Rolex make you could get custom made Rolexes. You could get real cut diamonds in your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's when the ones that come straight from Rolex with the diamonds in them already, they don't depreciate. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a difference in quality, man. It's a difference from a Swiss made motherfucking Movado and a motherfucking Rolex that's handcrafted, you know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. It's a difference from quality, man. Mata, what up? What up? What up, Mata? Yeah, I was just been talking. I'm about to get it in, man. I was just trying to let them know, man, it's a difference between motherfuckers don't need they see genuine leather. Yeah, like, I got a leather, but that ain't no motherfucking full grain leather. That ain't no split grain leather. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's a difference, man, between quality, man. It's a difference, man, y'all. Don't get it fucked up. Don't get caught up with this. That's why they say, don't believe, don't believe nothing you hear and only half of what you see. Don't get caught up in this internet shit, man. They be trying to tell you like it's a this bullshit ass this an Amazon t-shirt. This an Amazon t-shirt. It's a difference. It ain't no difference from this t-shirt and a motherfucking Gucci t-shirt. It's a big ass difference. Straight up. It's a big ass difference. And when you put that shit on, you gonna know, you gonna feel the difference. You know what I'm saying? When you wash that motherfucker, you gonna see the difference. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. It's a difference. No doubt, my time. Yeah, I'm feeling good today, man. I'm feeling real good. Let's get it going though, man. I've been talking too much. I just wanted to drop that little bit of game down, man. You know what I'm saying? For whoever want to pick it up, you know what I'm saying? Remember, the top diamonds is the FL diamond. And you ain't seeing too many people walk around with an FL diamond. That's what them motherfucking elite motherfuckers walk around with. The what was her name? The so-called Queen Elizabeth. That's the diamond she was walking around with. You know what I'm saying? Emerald cuts and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a difference, man. It's a difference. Then when you go get your auto part from motherfucking AutoZone, then when you gotta get your shit ordered from the dealership and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a difference between ceramic brakes coming from the dealership than uh just regular brake pads that come from AutoZone that been refurbished and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why you get them motherfuckers and a week later them motherfuckers be squeaking again. As soon as you change your brakes, they still squeaking and shit. I'm telling y'all. Don't get it fucked up. It's a difference from quality, man. It's a difference. There's levels to this shit. There's levels. Appreciate that. Yeah. Nah, especially my stomach, not that. Especially my stomach. But I appreciate it, my time. Yeah. One of my favorite people on here, man. And in 2 weeks, man, I'm gonna be giving away, breaking down $1,000 for all the wrenches. I'm break down whoever on the live that day. We're gonna split up. We're gonna split that. We're gonna break that $1,000. So if it's 5 wrenches on there that day, everybody getting $200. I'm gonna have you put your cash app up on there, some PayPal, something on there, and we're gonna send that, get that to you. Put your number on there, I'll Zelle it to you. It's even a difference in like shit. We know this like meats and shit. It's a difference from getting uh ground beef from fucking Aldi's and ground beef from fucking Whole Foods and shit. And that Aldi's ground beef, you gonna chew into a bone every now and then and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a difference, man. It's a difference from that steak you get from Aldi's from that that Wagyu steak I got from this butcher shop downtown Chicago. I forgot the name of it. But man, it's a difference, man. I'm telling you. It's a difference from a round steak and a filet mignon. It's a difference from that motherfucking tuna you get from Arby's, them that Star Kiss and shit. You probably get a bone or two in that tuna. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference, man. It's a difference. It definitely is a difference. And you're gonna pay for quality. You're gonna pay for quality. You're gonna pay for quality. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, when it comes to like Birkin bags, that's full grain leather. Full grain leather. Stitched with Pima cotton, which is one of the most durable, uh, long lasting cottons there is on earth. Straight up. It's a difference. That's why the motherfuckers cost so goddamn much. And of course, the name, but of course, you're giving out quality. You know what I'm saying? So once you get put out quality, you could charge whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers with money, they gonna pay for quality. They ain't ask you why it costs so much, why this so expensive, why this. They ain't. They just ask you. They ain't even gonna ask you how much. They gonna be like, I want that one. I want this one. You know what I'm saying? When I went and bought my Benz, I ain't going there and say how much is this Benz, how much is that Benz, what can I afford? I went to the Mercedes dealership and was like, that's the one I want right there. Then they came with the paperwork. This how much, woo, 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 woo. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time when you go into like Mercedes dealerships and up, BMW, the real dealerships, I ain't talking about places where they selling used, just other people used cars. It's a random cost dealership and shit. I'm talking about like a real Mercedes, BMW, or anything higher, Bentley, anything higher. You know what I'm saying? You don't walk in them places. They be like, "What's your price range?" They don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? They ask you what you want. You pick out what you want. They take that shit off the line. Go take it to the back. Detail that bitch out. Wash it up for you. All that shit. Put wet on the tires and every motherfucking thing. You go to one of those random car dealerships that got all type of cars on that motherfucker. They ask you how much you ready to spend. They want you to put all this money down and they go check your credit and shit. And then once you get through all that little process, you sit in that motherfucker for about 8, 9 hours and shit. After you get through that process and shit, they motherfucking just give you the keys. They don't even give you two sets. They give you one set, and it's a GPS on that motherfucker tracker set. They gonna shut that bitch down if you don't come back and tote the note lots and shit. They don't even give you two sets of keys and shit. My shit came with two sets of keys, a motherfucking pen, and a box and shit with all paperwork in it and all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't even wash your car. They ain't even finna change the oil or the brakes and shit if that motherfucker used and shit. At least if you go to a Mercedes dealership or a Benz dealership or BMW or Bentley or a Range Rover dealership, they gonna go if it's used, they gonna go change the brakes for you, change the oil, all that shit. Make sure your windshield washer fluid. They gonna change the motherfucking antifreeze and all that shit. Yeah, they gonna tell you have a seat. They gonna ask you if you want a cappuccino. You know what I'm saying? They gonna bring some water, not in the bottle, but it's gonna be in the glass and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you get treated different, man, when you go into certain places and you messing with quality, man. You know what I'm saying? When you messing with quality, man, I'm telling you, this ain't no race war, it's a class war, man. They don't care what color you is. You come in some of them high dollar in, you going to like a Louis or Gucci, a real, not no outlets. I'm talking about like a real Gucci Louis store and shit or something. Man, they be offering you wine and all type of shit, man. Yeah. You go to Denny's and shit. You go to Denny's and they come out with your water. They have it in that pitcher with the little handle on it and shit. And they be pouring and shit in there like that. And you go to one of these motherfucking 5-star motherfucking restaurants and shit, and them motherfuckers come out with a big ass bottle of glass water and shit. They unscrew that motherfucker, pour that shit in your cup and shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no ice in it or nothing. It's just motherfucker chilled in the freezer and shit. Chilled in the refrigerator in the back. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's differences, man. Even like with alcohol and shit like that. You get some of that cheap ass cognac at the bottom shelf and shit. That shit be harsh as hell. Motherfucker, you get some of uh, that motherfucking top shelf shit, some of that fucking paradise, motherfucking Hennessy or some of that fucking uh, Louis, King Louis, motherfucker, shit like that. Man, shit. That shit go down smooth and motherfucker. You gotta be careful drinking that shit. Cause it's so fucking smooth. You be shotting that shit up cause it ain't burning and all that shit. It ain't burning your chest or nothing and shit. Man, you mess around, look up, couple of shots later, you be fucked up and shit. Cause the shit's so fucking smooth. Like fucking apple cider or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference in quality, y'all. Don't get it fucked up, man. Don't get it fucked up. Even like with houses and shit, you go down, like I stay in Chicago, they got they got these, they call it the Bronzeville area, and they got these gray stones and shit. Uh, and then you got these modern homes, they just slapping them bitches, them motherfucking cribs down there, and like I stay in a Beverly area, and then you got the Bronzeville cribs around here and down there. They been they been around for fucking 100 some years because they was made out of brick and mortar. You know what I'm saying? Real brick. These new motherfucking cribs, they slapping that shit up in 2 days and shit. Slapping the whole house up in a week out of wood and plaster. That's all that shit is and shit. And then that motherfucker catch on fire, burn to the ground. They motherfucker burn all the way down to the foundation. One of them gray stones, one of them these brick ass homes we live in and shit, catch on fire. Yeah, the walls and shit, you might lose your material shit and stuff. But the foundation and the whole structure still standing and shit. It ain't nothing to just rebuild, throw some more plaster in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Knock out the studs, the burnt studs and shit, and rebuild that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a difference from fucking marble and granite. You know what I'm saying? Even though granite quality too is better than them motherfucking them pressed wood ass motherfucking countertops y'all be having. You motherfuckers need cutting boards and shit. When you got granite and marble and shit, you don't need no cutting board to cut on your motherfucking counter. You cut on your counter with that motherfucking pressed wood with that little cover shit on there. That shit get the peeling. It's get cut marks on it and all type of shit. Yeah, yeah. It's a different quality, man. Even motherfucking people who into art and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a difference, man. Some motherfuckers use this certain type of canvas. Motherfuckers use this certain type of canvas to put their shit on. Man, it's different in quality, period. Period. Like this couch, this leather. This ain't no full grain leather. But you go into some of them motherfucking rich motherfucking people cribs and shit, they got full grain motherfucking leather furniture and they shit. You know what I'm saying? Full grain. This shit, this shit probably ain't even fucking genuine. Genuine probably like third, fourth on the, when it come to quality, it's probably third or fourth on the list. It ain't the top three. Genuine leather is not in the top three leathers. You know what I'm saying? I think it's full grain, split grain, and top grain, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I know full grain is the highest quality level of leather on earth. Just like cotton, Pima is the highest quality of cotton on earth. I forgot what the top cut is on the diamond. I want to say it's what is it? I can't remember which one it is, but like the round, the pear, the square, all of them is the lower level cuts on the diamond. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like with uh the quality of the diamond. Shit, you ain't gonna see too many people. You ain't gonna never encounter a motherfucker too much with a FL diamond. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't even wear them type of diamonds. They buy them motherfuckers just to look at. Them motherfuckers sitting in the vault some motherfucking well. You know what I'm saying? They just go and I'm for just to look at it and shit. That shit like a piece of art itself. You know what I'm saying? And don't let it be a FL with a color to it. You know, that's why you see most motherfuckers walk around with white diamonds. You don't see too many people walking around with colored diamonds. And if that shit, when you see all these like your favorite rappers and shit with them colors, and that should be jewels. Them don't be diamonds. Like man, I got yellow diamonds in my yellow and white, and then I got my the red ones are rubies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got a split grain purple leather. You know what I'm saying? Jacket. You know what I'm saying? It's totally different from the genuine leather. That genuine leather, that shit start peeling after a while. You know what I'm saying? That full grain, man, it's gonna take a lot of years of wear and tear on the full grain leather for it to start to even think about peeling. And the stitching in that bitch is straight Pima, straight Pima. That ain't no tree cotton, no leather cotton. Silver, what up? Yeah, it's just game for y'all. See, it's easy, like, you know, to like, when you ain't really got it like that, you can talk that shit, man. But once you start, I promise you, man, before I open my motherfucking shop, man, I like, I went, I was against all that shit. But once I started getting a little change, man, and I started seeing the difference and feeling the difference in quality and shit, man, man, once you get to a certain level, man, you ain't gonna want nothing but quality. Nothing but quality. Why not, man? Why not? I see certain things to the naked eye, people can't, because they don't got no game in it, so they can't see it with the naked eye. But you know what I'm saying? People who got trained in certain things, they can spot certain things with the naked eye. It's almost like construction, almost like construction carpentry. If you a carpenter and you come to my house and you look at the trimming and you know what I'm saying, the chair rails and shit, and you look at the cuts and how they meeting and shit, you could tell uh, if it was quality, a real carpenter did that shit. But when you go to the joints and you see the caulking in between the joints and the walls and shit, you know that was some bullshit work in there. You know what I'm saying? You even pay for that type of quality when it comes to mechanics and go to this, go to deal. Why the dealership? Something because they got real motherfucking trained, went to school ass mechanics in them motherfuckers, and they gotta pay their ass. Yeah, this ain't no alley mechanic. Motherfuckers just learn how to work on that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then if they test for shit insured and all type of shit, licensed and bonded and shit. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Yeah, you gonna pay for quality, boy. Real talk. Yeah, and it's a difference from knockoffs and authentics, man. That's why you got to be careful, man. Because a lot of people order a lot of stuff online, like they clothes and shoes and shit like that. You got to go to places where they authenticate themselves. Like you could go to Neiman Marcus and buy you a, a, a resold Rolex. You know what I'm saying? They gonna authenticate that shit. You could go to a fucking pawn shop and and it say Rolex on there, but it ain't really no real Rolex. It's a knockoff. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful where you buying shit from. Straight up. Even like they went down to the Rolex shop downtown. That's not a Rolex. That's a Rolex dealer. You know what I'm saying? That's not real Rolex. You know what I'm saying? To get a Rolex, you gonna go on a waiting list. You know what I'm saying? Any place where you go to get uh they Rolex dealers, them be resold. Them is not brand new, straight from Rolex. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like buying a Lamborghini. You know what I'm saying? They just don't produce them motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers on the waiting list. You know what I'm saying? You get on the waiting list and you tell them how you want your shit. Just like a Lamborghini, you tell them how you want, what color you want it. If you want this on, they give you options. Basically, they give you like this everything they offer, almost like a when you getting a house built. You know what I'm saying? They when you go to and they cookie cutters and shit, and you go to them cookie cutter houses, they be like this the one we selling for y'all, but you could get this done. You don't have to get this, and you could get that. You could get this type of light fixture. They give you that, and you put it together and shit. And then the reason you go on the waiting list because it take time to build them motherfuckers. They ain't put no Lamborghinis on no production line. You gotta wait years before you get that motherfucker unless you buy it used. And even if you buy it used, don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? That just means you just can't wait. You know what I'm saying? So don't mean that motherfucker ain't depreciating like your average regular motherfucking Honda or GMC or fucking Chevy. It ain't nah. You go pay $1.2 million for a motherfucking Lambo. More likely you can't even sell that motherfucker for like the next 2 years and shit. You can't sell it. It's against the law. You sign some paperwork. Can't even resell that motherfucker. You gotta wait 2 years, 3 years before you can sell that motherfucker. And then when you do sell it, it still be worth 1.2 or if not more. So they say like cars don't appreciate, they depreciate. Now it depends on what type of car. Yeah, for sure. Depends on what type of car. You know what I'm saying? Benzes, Beamers, Bentleys, Roses, all them motherfuckers, yeah, they depreciate. When you come to, and some Roses don't, you know what I'm saying? And a few way high end ass motherfuckers, Benzes and shit, Beamers, yeah, they don't either. But you don't just see them motherfuckers riding down the street like that. Yeah. Yeah, when you start getting a little change, man, you start looking at certain shit. Yeah, you start wanting quality too, man. You know what I'm saying? You be wanting to appreciate this shit too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, of course, like that motherfucker, like I don't care nothing about no money and shit. Them be the motherfuckers always asking you for some money, but they don't care nothing about money and shit. But they always asking you for some money and shit. Yeah. But I used to think like that too, man. Ain't no difference. Ain't no difference. Yes, it is. World King, what up? No tattoos needed and no socks. Donnie, did you get out of where? Jail? I ain't never been to jail. I ain't never been to prison. I beat the odds. I'm that 1 out of 3 black men in America who made it from 16 to 25 without going to the joint or dying. I beat the odds. I beat the odds, Donnie. I beat the odds. I beat the odds. Yeah, I beat the odds. I beat the odds. Luke 96, what's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, I beat the odds. World King, why you throwing kissy faces at me, man? We don't do that over here. Appreciate that, Luke 96. Appreciate that. Donnie, I'm on 53. 53. Yeah, 53. I beat the odds. Yeah, I beat the poverty mindset odds too, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I've been dropping all this game about quality, man. I've been dropping all this game about quality. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to know the difference between, if y'all just getting on here, y'all want to know the difference between cottons. Y'all want to know the difference between leathers. Y'all want to know the difference between diamonds. Uh, y'all want to know diamond types, diamond cuts. Go on back and rewind this live. I'm dropping plenty of game, man. Plenty of game. For those who don't know the difference between quality and quantity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They don't even sell 3 packs or 6 pack or 12 pack Gucci t-shirts, undershirts or underwear. You gotta buy them separately. One. You buy one because it's quality. It's not quantity. It's quality. That's what's up, bro. The same routine I've been doing. Yes, pull-ups, push-ups, motivation. Appreciate that. I do all type of stuff though, Donnie. I do squats, lunges, burpees. I jog. I run. Yeah, I do it all. I do it all. Yesterday I just did 500 tights. I mean, that wasn't yesterday. What I do yesterday? I just did nickels and dimes yesterday. Day before yesterday, I did 250 pull-ups uh, and 500 Tysons. On the Tysons, I was doing 20 clips, 25 rounds. Yeah, but that's good money. That's all you need, though. Few pull-ups, few push-ups every day, you good. You don't really need to do all that other shit. And oh yeah, you want to do some squats. You want to do some squats or some lunges too. You don't want to be all big up here and little down there. You want to be equally portioned out and shit. Yeah, y'all, y'all go invest some money in a 4,000 count uh, Pima cotton sheets, and then go to your local Walmart and get you a sheet set, that tree cotton, 300 count, and you lay that down. Just get the pillowcases and lay your head on that pillowcase, and then lay your head on that Walmart pillowcase, and tell me if you don't feel no difference. Tell me if you don't feel no difference. It's definitely a difference. You know, I ain't know that shit at first. You sit in your shit so long, you know what I'm saying, you don't even smell it. You know, I laid in them motherfucking type of sheets all my life. I ain't even know it was different types. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, until I start studying that shit, I'm like, why this sheet cost more than this sheet? They look the same. They both white. They both king size. Why this sheet cost more than this sheet? And then I learned this sheet is Egyptian cotton, and I learned this sheet was leather, the lowest quality cotton you could get. You know what I'm saying? And this is more soothed into the skin and shit. You know what I'm saying? And this more rough. You know what I'm saying? More scratchy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. Why would if you know what I'm saying? If it's high quality, low quality shit on the earth, man, all that shit come from earth. Diamonds, fucking cotton, leather, all this shit come from earth, right? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't you want the best quality on your skin? Why wouldn't you want your wife to lay in the best quality cottons on her bed or satins or silks on her bed? Why wouldn't you want that? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't you want that for yourself? Why wouldn't you want the best quality, man? Huh? Why wouldn't you want the best quality you could get out here, man? Yeah, and quality costs. And that's why a lot of people settle for less and shit. Because quality costs and shit. And it take hard work to get that money, man. It take hard work to get money, man, to level up. It take a lot of hard work. And a lot of people don't want to put in that motherfucking work. You know what I'm saying? To level up. But when you don't know it's quality out there, you don't know the difference between quality. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing to strive for. But yeah, for far as me, I'm 53 years old. I've been around a long time, felt a lot of pain and shit in my life. And I done had the least all my fucking life, man. It's time for me to give me and my wife and my family the best of things, man. Straight up. And that's what I get up and strive and work for every day for. Quality. Yeah, when I was younger, there used to be a store called Payless. Payless. I don't even know if Payless still around or not. And I won't even try to find out because I ain't shopping at no Payless. But they was Payless for a reason because it was cheap material. And I remember my mom used to be like, boy, ain't no difference from these and some Nikes. They both shoes. Yes, there is a difference. That's why you're going to be spending $10 for a pair of shoes. And back when I was coming, you might spend 50 on the Nikes, right? But by the time the school year over with, you're going to spend that $9.99 7, 8 times. You know what I'm saying? When you could have I could have went the whole year and you just spent that 150 that one time. That's the thing about cheap shit too. You know what I'm saying? You really throwing good money out the bad. Good money out the bad. I don't know if y'all know familiar with that term, but that's when you try to go the cheap route, and then you end up having to spend that real money anyway. You know what I'm saying? So now, because you trying to be cheap. You know what I'm saying? Because you was trying to be cheap. You know what I'm saying? Now, sometimes you got to be cheap for a while in order to level up. You know what I'm saying? You got to sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have the bare necessities to get by while you sacrifice so you can level up, so you can get to the quality. So I don't got nothing against it because we all got to start somewhere. Well, I ain't got nothing against, like, you know, going to certain places to get under. I done got underwear from Walmart. Shit, I got a pair of hangs on right now from Walmart. I still wear this shit. But I do got fucking Lacrosse underwear, Nike underwear, motherfucking Gucci underwear. You know what I'm saying? I do got quality shit, man. And when I'm finna go out, I be wanting to be feel qualified. So I put on my quality shit. I remember this how I used I felt like I didn't deserve this shit, man. When I first started buying quality shit, I'd go out and feel like everybody was looking at me, feel like I don't deserve this shit. So I got to the point where like, shit, I work hard as a motherfucker. I work hard as hell. Shit, when I walk, I don't give a fuck, and I'm hood as hell. I'm hood as hell. All I wear is fucking gym shoes. You know what I'm saying? I might put on some motherfucking like some, you know, some little boat shoes and shit, some slides and shit. But I wear boots and shit. But I got like Timberlands and ACGs. I don't got no dress shoes. I ain't got not one pair of dress. Now I might got one pair. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't got no dress clothes, suits and ties and shit. I don't give a fuck where I go. The most I might do to dress up is put on a blue jean outfit, some blue jeans and a bomber, a trucker jacket to go with it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't give a fuck. I go in a 5-star restaurant like that, and I still feel like I qualify. You know what I'm saying? Just because I ain't got on no gala clothes and shit. You know what I'm saying? I still qualify. I used to feel out of place, man. And and every time I go somewhere and shit, 5 star restaurant, 4-star restaurant and shit, every time I go some motherfucker where 5-star motherfucker resort, hotel or something. My wife, she blend in anywhere. She go gala. She go plenty of galas. She just put on regular business attire, or she could throw on her sundress and shit, whatever. She could mix it up. Me, I'm just hood. You know what I'm saying? And I go into places and looking like, oh shit, why I get this motherfucker? And then, but when it's over with, they be in the back talking to their peoples like, he just tipped me $100. He just tipped me $200 and shit. Man, motherfucker be coming back to my name is Mike. Ask for me next time you come. You know what I'm saying? But when I first got there, motherfucker looking at me some type of way and shit, like I'm finna dine and dash on their ass and shit. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I hope you get to see this abundant, man. You know what I'm saying? It'd be hard for me to articulate my thoughts just in pure words anyway, let alone a keyboard. But I hope that made sense to you. Hope I dropped some jewels on you though. But it's definitely a difference, man. You know, you go to some of these McDonald's and Burger Kings, you go in them motherfuckers, they having a bad day, they got an attitude, the cashier got an attitude. You can even go to like the Denny's and IHOPs, they got an attitude. But when you go to these five-star restaurants, where you got these motherfucking waiters making six figures, you know what I'm saying, off of tips alone, shit, whether they having a bad day or not, you still gonna get great customer service. And if they don't, they out of there. You go to some of these five-star restaurants, man, them motherfuckers, to be a waiter in them restaurants, a chef or something, boy, just a waiter alone, you gotta go through 2, 3 year wait lists. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking bus boys being there for 2 years, but they done waited at this other five-star restaurant for 2, 3 years, making hundreds of thousands of dollars and shit. And now they done came over, wanted to be at this five-star restaurant. Them motherfuckers got to be a bus boy again, take a demotion just to become a waiter again at this better five-star restaurant, man. And you're going to always get great customer service. Ain't going to be no McDonald's, Burger King, hood ass attitude. You know what I'm saying? Quality get treated different, man. Quality get treated different, man. The quality get treated different, man. Yeah, I said the same thing just about everybody else said. Nachos, Italian beef, jerk chicken, jerk steak. But it's not about the corner store on the other end of the block selling the same thing. Because all my shit top shelf. Quality. I don't be in there trying to budget all at the bottom shelf. My Italian beefs are top shelf. And they're one of the best restaurants, Italian beefs that's made in the city. That's where I get my beefs from. My turkey, fucking 90% lean. You know what I'm saying? I used to use Butterball, now I use Genio. You know what I'm saying? my motherfucking steak, Angus beef, grass fed, no antibiotics. Motherfucking my motherfucking chicken, same way. You know what I'm saying? No antibiotics. You know what I'm saying? Quality, man. Quality. You know what I'm saying? My shit costs a little more to get. They could get a bunch of more shit. They motherfucking cart be way fuller than mine. But my shit be quality. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get quality from me. We got 6 more rounds. And I'm glad too, cause I pissed like a motherfucker. But that's how, you know, but like I said, I be buying t-shirts and shit from Walmart and underwear from Walmart and Target and Amazon and shit like that. But I also got quality shit. I don't want to put on my motherfucking Gucci or my Louis or my Fendi or my even when I go to like the lower type with Lacoste and polo type shit. I don't want to put no motherfucking Hanes on with that shit. I don't want to put on no motherfucking Amazon fucking t-shirts with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about from head to toe. You know what I'm saying? I want all the cottons to match. All to be the same motherfucking fabric shit. I don't want no different. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna wear no motherfucking tree cotton with some motherfucking Pima cotton. No Egyptian cotton with no motherfucking tree cotton. What the fuck? Remember, poverty a mindset, man. You know what I'm saying? I heard this lady came to my shop the other day. One of my day one cousins. She come in. I know her hood. He good peoples and shit. What she was saying was this lady used to come in. Used to always just be around. I forgot. I think she said her church or something. But you know, just she seemed like she was homeless. And when she passed away, she had like $95,000 in the bank. She had no children or nothing and shit. Like, why? For what? For what? See, that's middle class thinking when you just saving money. You just saving money. You ain't investing it. You ain't even like the lower level. You know what I'm saying? Where they just spend money. You ain't even spending it. You ain't investing it. You ain't leveraging it. You just saving it for what? So when you die, it just now who's gonna go to? You ain't even got no children or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit. Man, I work hard for my shit. I'm enjoying my shit, and I'm gonna get the best qualities that my money can afford. You know what I'm saying? Period. Now I know it's levels to this shit though too. Now I ain't finna motherfucking take my motherfucking I ain't finna take my motherfucking lights and gas. Motherfuckers ain't paying they rent, ain't paying they mortgage, ain't paying they car notes, whatever. Ain't paying they lights, they gas. You know what I'm saying? Ain't paying no bills. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking squatting somewhere, but they got on Gucci and Louis and all that shit. Nah, my first priority is keep a roof over my head, and the second priority is keep the amenities on and that's in the house, like the lights and the gas. You know what I'm saying? And then, uh, double up some money, and then a few times, then take a couple of dollars and go enjoy that shit. You know what I'm saying? Can't take none of this shit with you. Can't take none of this shit with you. Money ain't never meant to be saved. Ain't never meant to be saved. It's meant to be invested and leveraged. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta go through a period of saving in order to get enough money to invest it and leverage it. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing wrong with when you leveraging and investing money to have you a little money over here in case you got to go to Bowie or something. Got to go somewhere where they don't extradite shit. Yeah, I don't know it all, but the little bit I do know, man, when it come to dropping that game for it, I'm gonna drop it. If it come about and I need to lay it down, I'm gonna lay it down. That's why they say, believe none of what you hear, half of what you see. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers be talking about shit. Don't be knowing nothing they don't be knowing what they be talking about, man. Like my man Bunny say, yeah, sometimes motherfuckers just shut the fuck up. If you don't know the difference, man, don't go off of what motherfuckers be saying all on the internet. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do your own research. You gotta figure this shit out for yourself. You just take somebody else's information and run it with it. You know what I'm saying? That's like motherfucker. This motherfucker ain't studied for his tests and shit in school, but you gonna take all his answers and put it on your paper. Now, both of y'all got failed the fucking test and shit. Now you gotta go study that shit for yourself. Or you could just believe that that motherfucker next to you studied and he got all the right answers and shit. Yeah. Yeah, but when it comes to diamonds, cotton, leathers, uh, vehicles, uh, gold, uh, yeah, vehicles, I said that, gold, what else? When it comes to quality, man, when it comes to them type of things, man, I know the difference. And a lot of that shit, I could see it by sight. You know what I'm saying? Just by sight. Straight up. DJL, what's up? What's up, DJL? Everything half reps. All of it count. It's better than no reps. Dumb motherfucker. He said half reps, y'all. They better than no reps, right? He must don't know about shorties, huh? He must don't know about shorties. My half reps doing something for me. My half reps doing something for me. Fucking hazels. Half reps better than no reps, y'all. Everything count in my book. Don't pay him no mind. Yeah, DJ, I'm just doing 5 pulls, 20 pushes, man. 4 more rounds go. I really been just talking, dropping a lot of game, man. Dropping a lot of games. When we get a chance, man, we run this, man. I done dropped the difference between FL diamonds all the way down to VVS twos. You know what I'm saying? And the difference between them. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't even know. They just think a diamond is a diamond. No, you got the FL, the IF, the VVS ones, VVS twos. Then you got the diamond cuts. You got oval. You got emerald cuts. You got pear cuts. You got round cuts. You got uh uh, uh mesquite cut, cushion cut. You got all different types of cuts of diamonds and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I was talking about the quality between cottons and shit. Motherfuckers just think cotton is cotton. No, it's not. You got Pima, Supima, uh, 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 Egyptian, uh, tree, uh, Levant, upland. You got all different type of cottons and shit. And high grade, lower grade. You got Motherfuckers don't know the difference between golds and shit. Oh, that's just gold. No, you got 10 carat all the way to 24. What's carats? It's the weight. It's the weight. The weight. The least carats it is, the lighter the gold is. The higher carat it is, the heavier the gold is. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers just think they don't be knowing, man. They think everything the same, and it's not. It's not, man. It's a difference between quality, man, and lower level shit, man. It's a difference, man. Straight up. I know this cat. I know this cat. Let me show you. This is how he do his push-ups. Talking about swole. He do fucking thousands of these bitches damn near every day. This is how he do his push-ups. See, aggressive overload is you could do heavy weight, full range, or you could do lower weight, less range. Motherfuckers always be talking about some half this and half that and shit. You know what I'm saying? Half this and half that. Well, that don't count. Well, this and that. Man, some count. Because everybody I ain't seen in a while, they be like, damn, what you doing? What you doing? So something happening. These motherfucking muscle fibers get to us some kind of way. Because these motherfucking arms were never this big when I first started this shit 3.5 years ago. Shit, and my motherfucking chest was poking out. My motherfucking nipples used to be sitting up here and shit. You couldn't see not one fucking muscle in my motherfucking back. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing with me, man. All this shit count. Yeah. All this shit count. Straight up. We get more love than hate over here, though. I be training after my appointment. I have to go to Fayetteville VA Hospital, 11:30. No doubt. No doubt, DJ. I hate when I gotta train late, man. I hate when I gotta train late. Yeah, you're gonna be there at 11:30. I know how the VA work. Your ass probably gonna be sitting in that motherfucker till 4:30. Yeah, he probably gonna be sitting there at 4:30. It'd be like going to a motherfucking uh, job interview or some shit when you go to the VA and shit. For how you in there all goddamn day. Two more rounds after this. I just walked through this shit. This definitely was light, man. Light work. Light work. Better than no work, right? Better than no work. Can you get a chance, DJ? Go back to the beginning of this live, man. Whenever you get a chance, man. I dropped some jewels, man. There's a difference between a Pima 4,000 thread count sheet than it is a tree cotton 400 count uh, thread count sheet. A total difference. There's a difference between this fucking genuine leather ass couch and a motherfucking full grain full grain leather couch. Total difference, man. Total difference. Total difference. And when it comes to leather, yeah, the feel be a little different, but the quality make it last longer, more durable. You know what I'm saying? Less likely to start peeling and shit. You know what I'm saying? Dry rotting out on you and shit. 2 more rounds. 2 more rounds. I got to piss like a motherfucker. Shit. And I got to get to the shop. Get the prepping. Yeah. Definitely pay for what you get, man. Now, some people can get snaked, you know what I'm saying? When you don't know the difference, you could go into a jewelry shop, be like, I want to get a wedding ring for my wife. You know what I'm saying? And you'd be like, I want the top quality one. And they give your ass a motherfucking pear-shaped, oval-shaped motherfucking VVS2 ring. And you think you got you a FL motherfucking emerald cut. You know what I'm saying? That's a difference, man. It's a difference when you get your motherfucking one solid cut, 1 carat, solid 1 carat cut, then a motherfucking carat and fucking chip, fucking VVS2s and shit. It's a difference. That's why, like, I can't get caught up like when you see your favorite rapper or your athletes and they be walking around with these big ass chains and they be blinging and shit. You see a lot of them be white gold too and shit. It don't even be gold. Should be some silver or something and shit. With some motherfucking moissanite or uh, laboratory created diamonds and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they be faking the funk, man. First of all, there ain't even that many motherfucking diamonds in the world for everybody to have big dookie ass chains full of fucking. And then if you notice, they be bust downs. They be bust downs. They don't be no motherfuckers. You don't see no motherfucker. All them motherfuckers be walking around with them. I beat them like tennis necklace. Man, them motherfuckers be fake as hell. Them be some lab created fucking diamonds or some moissanites, man. You know, that'd be like fucking 30, 40 carats. Even in VVS twos with solid cuts like that, them solid oval cuts and shit. VVS twos, fucking 1 carat on each notch and shit. Man, you know, fucking, you talking about some fucking millions of motherfucking dollars, man. You know what I'm saying? Millions. Like I said before, motherfuckers don't even wear FL fucking 2, 3 carat ass diamonds. They just get them, look at them. Yeah, they got billions of dollars and shit. They motherfuckers like, what was that shit? Blood Money with Leonardo DiCaprio and that African dude and shit. And he found that diamond. And they bought that diamond and shit. They weren't trying to like buy that diamond so they could, cause it's this big ass diamond. They ain't just want that shit. It wasn't worth all that money for a motherfucker just to go bust down and put on a watch or a chain. Motherfucker bought that shit just to look at that motherfucker, just to say they got that motherfucker. Like a Picasso. Motherfucker don't know shit about art. And buy a Picasso just to say they got a Picasso. You know what I'm saying? Because they got fucking money like a motherfucker. They could do that type of shit. But they weren't buying that diamond just to fucking killing over that one motherfucking diamond. Motherfucker Leonardo and all the people who was trying to sell it, they was killing and doing all type of shit for it because they knew it was some fucking multi-billionaire out there that was gonna get them some crazy fucking money for that shit, and they could live the rest of their life at peace and shit. But he wasn't buying it to put it on no chain or no watch or no ring. He buying that motherfucker to be like, Had that motherfucker sit some motherfucker well when he finna throw a party, he bring it out and they got that 10 time magnifying glass and they all looking in that shit, drinking wine, laughing. That is so beautiful. This is crazy. Like they just partying and shit, looking at the fucking diamond he bought. They ain't even ask him how much he paid for. Where did it come from? Where did they mine it from? Oh my God, that's so beautiful. Oh, let me see it again. Hey, oh, that's so beautiful. Levels to this shit, man. It's certain levels, man. Motherfucker, I don't care how much money you get. You just ain't gonna never get to. There's motherfuckers that was born into this shit. It's them bloodlines and shit. They the only ones gonna see that they shit. Satan spawns and shit. You don't want to get there no way. You know what I'm saying? Your heart gonna get turn to stone and shit. Your fleshy heart gonna turn to stone. You gonna turn away from God. You gonna start thinking you are the creator. You know what I'm saying? You don't even want to see that type of money. Straight up. It's gonna corrupt you, man. It's gonna corrupt you. You know, all this type of shit these motherfuckers be doing. You know what I'm saying? When they get way, way up there with them elites and shit, yeah, shit'll corrupt you, man. Straight up. I don't care how firm you standing with God. And that shit will corrupt you, man. You get too high. God ain't gonna let you get in some of them rooms. He ain't even gonna open them doors up for you. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean while you here, you can't enjoy some of this quality stuff, man. You can't enjoy some of the finer things in life, man. You know, you just gotta live like a peasant. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just live like a peasant. You know what I'm saying? You might have to. You coming from nothing. You wasn't born with no silver spoon, no gold spoon. Matter of fact, he wasn't born with a spoon. Just eating with your fingers. You know what I'm saying? So you might have to live like that for a minute till you get your weight up. You know what I'm saying? But man, you can enjoy some of this quality, some of this finer things in life, man. Straight up. It's meant for all of us, man. Straight up. But also too, Poe gonna always be with us. Mentally, physically, and spiritually. That being said, man, glory be to God, man. Anybody just checking this video out, go back to the beginning of this live, man. I dropped some game on y'all, man. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it mixed up, man. It's definitely a difference, man. When it comes to all type of shit. Diamonds, leather, cotton, gold, vehicles, all type of shit. It's a difference, man. Straight up. Stay positive, man. DJ, I'll catch you later, bro. Make sure you get that work in, bro. Don't forget that, man. I got some chocolate covered almonds. I'm gonna grub on these tonight, no doubt. That's what's up, DJ. I eat them sometimes, and I eat the chocolate covered pecans. At my shop, I got chocolate covered pecans, chocolate covered cashews, chocolate covered almonds, chocolate covered peanuts, chocolate covered raisins. I got chocolate covered walnuts, chocolate covered pretzels. I got pecan patties and shit. Turtles they call them. I got the giant ones, the small ones. I got man, I even got chocolate covered gummy bears. Chocolate covered gummy bears, man. I don't eat that shit, but I definitely eat my chocolate covered peanuts and raisins. But man, enjoy them boys, man, like you're supposed to, man. And I'll catch you later, DJL. Stay blessed, bro. One love.